gosh, what a creepy visual. I'm ready for some proto-Germanic Jones and shenanigans. Yeah, you know, Hellblade is well known for all the shenanigans. Ha! Okay, let's go. No, CM. The recap is nice. I guess for context, we literally just finished playing Hellblade 1, so we are familiar.
The outcast who became a warrior, who faced her demons and challenged the gods for her lover's soul, has accepted the voices, the furies, as part of herself. Just like her mother Galena, she was not like other people. She saw and heard the world differently.
It's beautiful. Unsurprisingly.
Her father Zinbel told her she was evil, tainted by the sin of her mother. Tormented and afraid, she retreated from the world. Until love broke through like the rays of a new dawn. In Dillion's acceptance, she could live again. He gave light to her mind and freed a warrior from her body. But the voice of her father stayed with her, reminding her of her curse. And when the plague came to her land, the people blamed Senua. She took her darkness with her, banishing herself to the wilds. So she was not there when the Northmen massacred her people and sacrificed Dillion to the god of hell. Senua's torment was so deep that the world around her fell away. She took the head of her beloved, the vessel of his soul, and vowed to go to hell herself to save him. Through mist-shrouded horrors, she fought to find the secret path that would lead her to the very gates of hell. But the way was marked by fire and illusion. Senua had to fight the gods that guarded these paths and stave off the rot which threatened to consume her mind and end her life. Only conquest could open the gates. Only blood would bring her face to face with Hela. Face to face with defeat. Once again, Senua was engulfed in darkness, lost in a maze of misery and confusion. Until Dillion's voice led her to the promise of victory. A sword that could kill a god. To win the sword, Senua would drown in her darkest memories, pulling at the shards lodged in flesh, mind, and soul. She pressed deeper into the underworld, resisting its grasping hands and deafening cries, until she found her prize before the guardian of Hell's gates. Senua released her rage, a fury that could not be stopped, not by savage jaws, not by waves of warriors, not by the pull of death itself. In defeat and desperation, Senua begged for her beloved's release. But a sacrifice must be made, and burdens cast away. Senua's fate was never in the hands of the gods, but in her own. Only she could choose, out of love, to live, to go on, and to take us with her.
I think they've done that well. Instead of like using footage from the old game, it's beautiful to have it on that stone tablet there. Hi, lovely. Say capital G. No, said Man versus Machine. Also, how is the game volume for you guys? Oh, interesting. They just show you the button maps now. I don't even know if this is important context, but in case it is important context, I'm playing this using a PlayStation 5 controller. They can't change the visual mapping of this. It only gives you mapping for an Xbox controller. So if I seem particularly like daft and like, what's A? What's A? Well, I don't know. I should be able to figure it out, but anyway. It looks like the same buttons mapping as before. Yep, same. Oh, B is to interact now. Heavy attack. Okay, yeah. Photo mode. Yeah. Okay, cool. Continue. No. Weird. It's been a bit finicky trying to recognize a controller. I hope it's not a problem, but it's been a couple times now that's happened.
Do I know you? It's been a long time. She made a promise to the one she loved. Dead now, but no less.
Beautiful.
Promise. Not one soul more would suffer as he had. She carries him in her heart. His death, his life, will drive her on. She will forge a purpose from his death, make meaning from the pain. And then the Northmen came again to our land, stripping us of our names, our lives, of everything that makes us who we are, beating and binding, taking us as slaves. These Northmen sail under a blood-red sign, and one among them they call Master. Senua will follow that sign. She let herself be taken, dragged in chains to their ships, so she can trace the poison to its source, find the heart, and cut it out. Stop the slavers, keep her promise. But plans can drift off course. It begins as it ends. Alone in the dark.
So this is a feel-good game. Yes, it is, so Caldan. Very much so.
you're pulled by forces dim and vast, fate can stop you cold. A dream has foundered with the ship. She must find a new light to steer by, find the next sign.
Okay.
We cannot stay here. Too cold. Let's climb.
Don't think about the pain. Use your mind. You are a
Sorry, I'm trying to move. Weird. I'm sorry. It's like not recognizing that I'm playing the game. I'm sorry about that. I'm using controller now. It's interesting that it's staying in this aspect ratio. Does it stay in this, is it in this aspect ratio for everyone? It's like this. Okay, okay.
You should not have come here, child.
1 second. Also, sorry, I don't want to do this mid-playing. Some people had said the gamma was too high. It's tough because I set it based off of what looked good on my monitor, but it feels like it might be high. So I'm going to pop it down to like 63 instead. Hopefully it's a good middle ground for both me and then you lovely people watching as well. Hey Chris, welcome in. Yeah, it's supposed to be cinematic. All right.
This dark land, it pushes back. She's so far from home, from all she's ever known, half drowned, lost in a world still.
Before we move on, and with no knowledge about the sequel, I'm worried that from a game standpoint, the voices won't have the same impact as they did in the original.
Fight on, as she always has.
I think what
Been to hell before.
I think what I really like about the original is that you are just plopped into this situation and you've got no idea what's going on, and the voices and stuff were used to great effect there.
Look, there it is. This is only the beginning. Climb, Senua.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Whereas here, we've got like a surprisingly like really clear understanding of what's happening narratively.
Climb, Senua. Climb, climb.
Senua is she's Celtic.
So tired.
The Northmen are Vikings.
She's going to fall.
No. Wow.
Careful, Senua.
The Vikings performed the...
Climb. Come on. Don't listen.
What's it called? Bear Eagle? I'm completely blanking on the name right now.
Stupid. Come on, climb. She's too exhausted.
Blood Eagles, thank you. Blood Eagle on her fiance, Dillian, and so she's now trying to infiltrate. And unless I misunderstood something, I think she's trying to infiltrate and take out like the leader of the Northmen.
She's too scared.
Thank you, Brandon, for the shout out. I feel like she's using the voices.
The voices draw her onward.
Yeah.
The ones who didn't live. The ones she could not save. She can hear them calling. Lives stolen by the Northmen. She carries them with her. Always.
It does seem like her relationship with the voices have changed a lot, which makes sense based off of where we left off in the first game. But it does kind of change things a bit, whereas at first... it was a very overwhelming, very anxiety-driven, austere kind of feeling. They've done a good job here capturing that, how grueling that must have been, like that feeling of how grueling it is.
You should not have come here, child. Your hopes were always doomed to fail. All this way. Just to die among strangers.
You! Why did you come back?
Did you think you had left me behind? I am always here.
I won't listen to you!
Her voice thought she'd left it in the past. Her father. He clouds her mind with fear, but she won't stop. Stronger forces drive her on.
Beautiful, beautiful game. Stunning. Hey, JJ, how's it going? Lovely, welcome in. Yeah. Yeah, I can totally get behind her, the changed relationship with her voices. I think it's a beautiful thing. But it'll be interesting to see if, like, new...
Listen, she needs you. She needs you to go to her quickly. She's dying.
New, you know, traumas then changes that relationship with the voices. Potentially. Wow. Can I not interact at all? No, I can't. No. So it reminds me of the time Philomena... Oh my gosh.
Look down.
Wow.
You don't listen to him.
It's nice how they've set up the subtitles so you can see the direction the voices are coming in.
The slavers. This is the right way. The signs are leading me. They brought me here.
She knows that all through this world there are signs and symbols waiting to be discovered. The meaning is there. If only you can find it.
Senua.
Here we go.
If you want to know.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. I am with you still. Out of hell you have come, and now find yourself in Midgard.
That ship. An enslaver. Follow him, but be careful. They will kill you this time.
Like they did to her.
On the cliff.
You were too weak to help.
Follow him.
Be ready to fight.
She is a warrior.
A warrior with no sword.
No weapon.
She came here with nothing.
What good are you to anyone with no weapon? He will kill you. He will.
Okay. Yikes, it's dad again. Hey, Solhen. Yeah. People don't hear a voice in their head when they read. Hey, Adam. I hear a voice in my head, but I hear my own voice in my head. I don't know if that's unusual or not, but that is my lot in life. Is there anything around here that I should be like checking for? No. Okay. Yes, Ninja Man. Yes. Yeah. I wonder if the whole game is supposed to be like this. Interesting. If so, yeah, your internal monologue's pretty loud. Yeah, the graphics look fantastic. I hope it looks as great for you right now.
Stop. Don't let him see you. Be careful.
You have to go quietly. Slowly. Don't let him see.
No.
What's happening? Just watch this happen. See something. Stand by and watch. Fight it. Why didn't you stop it?
Too weak.
Let her die.
He is right.
They were survivors. I need to help the other slaves.
You let her die.
I wonder if it's possible to get there quick enough. I don't think so. I'm going to tell myself not. Hey, Cosmos. Yes, she does suffer from psychosis. Yes, she does. Oh, maybe is this not... No. This is the way to go, surely. And just as a reminder again for everyone, major content warnings in this game. I would just caution yourself. They covered them off at the beginning of the game. Burning, drowning, psychosis, mental illness, child loss.
You don't know where you're going. Your plan is in pieces. She is lost. You're lost. The enslaver, the master.
See, their voice is already turning a bit more negative.
Thought you could stop this.
Ah.
But you have lost your mind.
The color on the screen
Tore him away.
changes.
Just like your hopes.
You don't need to listen to him. You know this now. Listen to us. You know better. Find the survivor. He is trying to trick you.
The screen will get like almost reddish tinge to it when he talks. It's subtle but very obvious. I like it. I don't know how true or not this is, but what I like the most right now, it captures a really strong feeling of an open world.
Save them. They're already dead.
But it's
The lost one.
Don't listen to him. Listen to us.
but it's not an open world. And I like that a lot. Oh, but I just hit a wall. Okay. Invisible wall.
You have to find a way out of here.
You are lost too.
You must find a way out.
How can the lost find anyone?
Listen.
You better
Weird.
not.
Listen to him.
They are dead, like your mother.
Hey, shut up.
Like it
Shut up. Stop it.
The changing of the colors is fascinating.
Can't you hear them, Senua? Can't you hear their scream?
I can hear them.
What's happening?
Wow.
Focus, Senua. Focus. Let it block you.
They are suffering, but I set them free.
Wow. What a cool way to represent that.
Look for the signs.
Find the right perspective. You will sense when you are close. The signs are here.
Jesus, look at
Do you
it.
know where to look? She doesn't. She doesn't.
No. It's interesting.
Focus. You found it. You found it. Focus.
But
It's for me.
is it? Not really. Maybe like here is enough.
Know how deep
Okay.
this darkness goes.
Yes, you've done it.
That's my bad.
Symbol. What now? You must go back to the gate. She must go back. Behind the symbol is the source of the darkness.
Source of their dark.
You need to understand it.
Magic 8 ball.
The darkness. This is why you have come.
No magic 8 ball. We'll never know, Thunder Bacon.
I need to find the source of all this. I promised. Child.
The dead are here. Can you hear them, Senua? They follow us, Senua. Choking, gasping, struggling. You couldn't save them, but you can save the survivors. Don't listen to the dead. Just move onwards. Find the survivors.
Nothing here. No. Rip, not so magic 8 ball. Thank you, Brandon, for the bit cheer. Yeah, sorry, guys. We don't know. We'll never know.
Stop.
Wow.
Do you see the bodies, Senua?
Oh.
The sea throws them up to show you how you lost.
Beautiful.
Look at them, Senua. traces of the ones you failed.
Incredibly beautiful
Wait, no.
graphics
Son of
and like
Some of
visual
them
representations.
survived.
My
They tried to. They were wounded.
Oh no,
They were scared.
it's them.
Alive.
okay, I hope
Find them.
that this
Help them.
trumps the first Hellblade in like every aspect.
Find somewhere to hide.
But I feel like what might potentially be the case, and we'll see. Again, stay tuned. This is just like a. I think Hellblade 2 is going to do a much better job of capturing and visualizing the psychosis. But it might have a weaker story. Only because the first story was so clean.
Are you going to let him kill you? Come, this guy, don't die now. Yes.
Ooh. Oh, it's horrible.
You do not deserve to die here, Senua.
Okay, we've got a blade.
The Northmen, remember what they did to you. What are you waiting for? Attack, Senua.
I was waiting to parry, to be honest. Great music.
We cannot wait to test it. We do not die here. We do not die today.
Parry perfect person.
Because of you. It was because of you. To fight the slavers. They're monsters.
Don't love the blood splatter on the screen, but that's just a me thing. Or like, some people love it, some people don't. I'm in the camp of people that don't. That's gonna leave a mark, yeah.
You want another one. Just watch him. Call him. Let him go. Don't defeat him.
Hey, thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome in.
Fighting back. Don't
Okay.
let them hurt you.
The combat's interesting. They feel much more reactive.
Stronger. That's it. She has to survive. You must. You have to survive for us. You made a promise.
I assume you're meant to go in the direction they've pointed you in. Yeah.
Could you? All of this death.
How was I supposed to know?
Everything you touch dies. You are cursed. It is you who bring your darkness here. You're not.
Your curse, yeah.
Just like that. Yes. Keep going.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can't parry the heavy attack, but you can parry that one. Wow. Oh my gosh. They're real people now. Yeah, the difference in even them for sure.
Just hold on. Quick.
It feels impressive. You feel it. Hey, Thunder Bacon, thank you so much for using your Prime here. Thank you. You'll get them refunded.
She was wrong. You thought they were real.
Wow.
You don't know. She never knows. Pathetic.
Interesting.
Stupid. She thought she could be the hero. Everyone is dead. No one left to save. You left it too late. But you didn't. Let me down.
I will follow you.
You're going to join me.
For just in case it's not obvious, this isn't a cutscene. This is me controlling this, which I think is super well done.
You hold your breath until you come. Then you gasp and the water rushes in. The pain in your chest. It's very
Interesting. It's annoying. I hope my... Okay, good. Hang on one second. I don't know. Okay, good. Sometimes the cursor stays on the screen, sometimes not. I don't know. I'm glad it's gone away. So the fear and anxiety you had in the first game is...
Senua, you have to help.
Do something.
I'll read your question in a second. Is the parry only as if you do the... I assume the parry will be the cinematic kill? I'm not sure. Great music. Like those I feel like should be parries. But I think that's just ending as a block. Okay, that's a block for sure. I didn't do that in time. But that, I think, is a parry. Which maybe... Oh, yeah, I guess if you perfectly parry, you'll get to follow up with a kill. I don't know. Sorry. So fear and anxiety had you in the first game is past now, I assume. You know, it's kind of a weird thing. So it can be either one of two things. It could be either I'm just more used to playing the game now, and maybe I don't... I'm getting a bit more desensitized, and so it's not as anxiety-inducing. Or what I think is a bit more likely, and it'll be interesting to hear other people's thoughts. I don't think this game is as anxiety-inducing as the first one was. Oh, that's beautiful.
What are you going to do with that sword, girl?
He looks ready for you. He is ready to fight. You're ready. We will end this.
You're fucking dead.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like, I'm fairly certain those are both parries. The combat is a hell of a lot more interesting in this game than in the other Hellblade.
Oh, you think this is the end? Get up! You're worth more to me alive.
Come on, then.
Stay down!
You know, it's a really interesting blend sometimes of it's not automatically sometimes the blend between like stuff that you're doing and what's a cutscene or scripted feels like such a fine line in a cool way.
I want you. Stop!
So like the red attacks you probably can't parry.
Get up. Don't be a coward. You have to find your enemy ready. He thinks you're ready. In doing so, you have to move quickly. You ready to fight? Grab it! Die, everyone die! He took their lives! He again! Wait! Do it now! You can't kill him! Stop!
Look. The dark.
If you're going to kill me, just do it.
Takes over everyone. But you need him. You need him to show. He knows everything. He knows this island.
No.
He knows. He can show you the path.
You're gonna take me where I need to go.
Yes. Yes. He will take you. He will show you. He has to. He'll help you. You have spared him, and now he will take you where you need to go. You can do this.
Where you come from. Where you take the slaves.
I can't walk. How do you expect me to take you anywhere?
His pain doesn't matter. Make him walk.
We'll walk.
She has to save them.
You have to. There is no other way.
It's why we have come here.
I'm not leaving until I get what I came for.
You made a promise.
She made a promise.
You promised.
I made a promise.
Beautiful
She knew
transition.
the path would open to her. A blood-carved stave, a soul sea falling, a too familiar darkness. An endless night. He is the next sign.
Super cool.
You can see it. Do you remember it?
She knows that suffering,
That
feeling, poisoning her mind with fear.
that rot
Covers him now.
covers him.
Do you see it, Senua?
Yes,
Do you see the darkness?
she feels it.
The faces of fear and suffering. You can see it.
The sign. What does it mean?
That sign. What is it?
You need to understand. You need to understand.
Answer.
It is my father, Sigil.
His father,
Your father.
The Gothi.
monster.
He's here.
Look at him.
No,
The shadow.
but this place is his. The people here are weak. They would not survive without his help.
You have
Like you.
Does she?
Enough.
He's wounded. He won't try anything.
Okay.
Keep your eyes on.
Great. Achievement unlocked. And I do see there was a request to make the subtitles a bit bigger. So let's do that. No. Interface? No. Subtitles. I can't read. Text size. Now this thing, I don't know if it's going to increase the subtitle size for when the voices are talking, which is what's smallest. But we'll bump it up to like... Let's try like at 6. Let me see if in the advanced settings... yeah, speaker, yep. Okay. Let's try like that. Yeah, it's visually gorgeous. It's so stunning. And someone else asked me...
We should have thrown you overboard.
What did someone ask me ages ago? Oh, yeah, sorry, about fear and anxiety. That's right. I think that's what it was. Oh, Offbat, welcome in. Offbeat, rather. Yeah, I don't know. The beginning, I mean, it's visually stunning. And I think they've done incredibly interesting things.
You don't know this place.
When it blends like gameplay and like cutscene, like cinematic stuff, I think they've been blended really seamlessly. But I don't know, I feel like the anxiety-ness at the beginning of the game, first of all, it was like all the stuff they'd done with the voices, and maybe I am a bit used to that by now, so the voices bobbing around doesn't bother me as much. Hang on.
So quiet.
No further. Something's wrong.
What happened here?
It smells of death.
He doesn't want
The
to.
settlement has fallen to the Draga.
Oiga.
There is nothing but death beyond those gates.
I don't want to see what's in there.
Did you hear it?
Did you hear it? Don't listen.
Someone is suffering. Help me. You need to go inside. You need to help them. Someone needs your help.
Everyone.
Help us.
Do you want to join them?
You came here to help.
Let's go.
Listen to yourself.
What is beyond there is too dark.
We are leaving. Now.
Don't give me orders, slaver.
I think
We'll
what
find
also
another way in.
added to the like anxiety-ness of the
Find them, move quickly.
of the first game is that you're kind of plopped into a situation and an environment and whatnot where you don't really understand what's going on.
I will
Also,
take
thank you
you to
guys
my
for the
people.
follows. Welcome in.
Like I said,
He has
not into this settlement.
Okay, yeah, you can't go that way.
No idea what you're walking into.
He wants you to
Just turn around.
Whereas I think right now it's been made like sort of quite clear what the story is, where we are, where we're going. Whereas, like, yeah, in the first game, you're like, where the hell am I? Why am I here? What's my motivation? So it might be that as well.
Damn you. Why won't you listen to reason?
I think the whole thing in the first game is that she was killing Northmen.
I thought your father
Maybe.
protected these people.
He does.
And we did talk about that
Protect people from their own stupidity.
at the end when we finished the end of the last
Looks like they
game.
let their guard down. They brought this on themselves.
Is that it's the question of you know, is this reality or is it not? And you know, what you finally land on is that it is reality because you're playing as Senua's reality. But what is she doing in tandem at like the same time as we're doing that? Is she actually killing Northmen that have settled in Orkney? Because we know that she didn't travel to the north because she's just now traveled north. But the point is, or the point that I want to make is that I don't think we know for certain, right? We're able to like at least have a discussion about it. Whereas right now,
This is how we honor our dead. There will be no one to bury you.
it's very clear what we're doing. But it's amazing. It's gorgeous.
So many bodies. So much death. Something's happened here.
You haven't honored these graves. What happened?
I told you. Troigar.
Who are they?
They want to just kill you.
Ah, JP, yeah, of course.
It is far worse. It is what they do after. They
will kill you. They will kill us.
You still have a chance to save your life if you stop now.
You must
Yeah.
trust yourself, listen to your own mind.
But the game, yeah, sorry, I think the game is.
He is scared.
Why? Why is he scared?
He knows what they are capable of. Why would you bring him with you?
Are you sure you want to?
She has to leave him here.
He will be a burden to you.
But what if he escapes?
What are you going to do, Senua?
What are you going to do?
Decide.
There's something here.
They are not.
I need to find out what it is.
They're dead.
You're mad.
She's not mad.
He doesn't see the signs.
Don't make sense.
Stupid!
He doesn't.
You're mad.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't see the signs.
There is no way. I am going in there.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Wounded. Hurt. Defeated.
But you need him.
No,
Feel
you're not.
The rage.
But we need him alive.
He will try to escape.
She has.
Go on then. Do it.
Don't let the rage get the better of you.
The rage is coming.
Just moments ago, he tried to kill you.
You shouldn't have saved him.
This was a mistake. Senua, he enslaves people.
How does it feel to be the one bound and helpless? Waiting to die.
When this heals, I will kill you. Mad woman.
For that, you'll need to stay alive.
The game, I guess it's a good time to pause here and just get some thoughts out because I don't want to be talking over too much. The game is stunning. It is beautiful. I feel very lucky that I can play this on a 4090. I hope this looks even remotely as good to you guys as it does for me playing, because it's fantastic. And someone asked me some thoughts and opinions about the game so far. I am still crazy early on, but the feeling that I have right now, and it'll be interesting to see if this changes or how this forms or shapes, what have you. When I think about Hellblade 1, I think of Hellblade 1. I know it's not called Hellblade 1, but Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, I think. When I think of that game, I think of it as like this incredible artistic experience that, in my opinion, at some times was almost like held back by some of like the traditional gameplay like elements. The combat in the first Hellblade, I didn't think it was bad. I just felt like it was one of the weaker parts of the game. You're sort of traditional, you got your mobs there.
If this is how we die, so be it.
Okay, we'll push forward. You got your traditional kind of mobs there, and I felt like it those aspects of the game actually like held it back, or the weakest parts. Whereas in this game, there's so far, and again, I'm so insanely early on, like take this with the biggest grain of salt.
What happened here?
Wow.
Everybody has died. All the people butchered. Dead bodies everywhere.
But
it's happening again.
This is like what happened to your village.
Wow, look at it.
Do you?
This right now kind of feels like almost the opposite.
It's too much.
Who did this and why?
This doesn't feel as like artsy and experimental as the other game did, but what it feels like is the absolute best in gaming. It's visually gorgeous, incredibly faithfully, like realistically rendered world, and I think they've done some really interesting things with combat.
There's nothing you can
She wants to remind herself of the past. She wants to live in.
should turn back.
And combat in this game feels way more cinematic than in other games. I think it's really, really interesting and pushing gaming forward, but from more of like a technical standpoint than like the experimental artistic standpoint. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, or if you guys agree or disagree. Yeah, it looks phenomenal. It's, yeah, stunning. Boobs McGoo, welcome in. This looks insane. It's probably probably maybe the prettiest game I've played. That in like a super hyper realistic kind of way, not like a stylized. That was artistically done. That was really beautiful. Because it's definitely coming from in here. Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. Because, like, these people have been long dead. You can tell that, one, because of the flies, and two, like, the carcasses are all rotting. The people have lost their pallor. Game looks amazing. I wonder if Senua learns to tap into the voice of darkness when she wants. It's sort of... It's an interesting push-pull relationship with them now. Yeah, it's bright and sunny, just waiting for the hammer to drop. Yes, a very bright and sunny, beautiful place here. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense to me. Also, Java analysis on the fly equals best streams. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that you guys give me some grace and space to think things and bounce ideas around, and like sometimes I'll be like way off the mark, you know, and sometimes I'll probably just say things that you guys don't agree with. And I just like that we can have an environment and a space where we could all respectfully disagree. Both on Twitch and on YouTube, alright? Respectful. I agree the visuals, which are to be expected, but so far the story is going nowhere. So I just did a loop around. Yeah.
Don't listen. No, it's too much.
I mean, there's no one alive here.
It's worse than you could ever imagine.
I think you're meant to go, okay, up there. How do I get up there? Good times? Yeah. Great times. I am being a dozy doddy. What is happening? Wrong like red. Oh, there we go. Wrong like red being a man. Yes. Yes. Well, if you ignore all the dead that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, just ignore.
It's him. Face it.
You need to face it.
Focus.
You need to look at it.
Face the past.
Wow.
There are 3 parts to this symbol.
Find.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Look for the signs. You will find your deepest, darkest memories.
Be careful with the past.
Okay. Oh. Ah.
She's getting closer.
Yes, she can feel it.
Interesting.
First part, yes.
I wonder if they'll always color code it like that.
This place will worm its way into your mind.
Wow.
It will suck you back into the past and hold you there.
Okay.
Around here.
Yep. I just need to get the right angle.
Closer.
I don't have the right angle.
You need to find another
She
angle.
needs to find
I know
another
that. I know
angle.
that. I assume it's what you wrap around here for. That's where I was heading up here. I don't know what this game is about. Wardog, welcome in. It is. Gosh, look how cool that is. Let me try. Okay, let me just try going all the way back around. It's a game that discusses a lot of topics about like mental health, psychosis, and you're essentially following the main character Senua, who we are right now. She spent the first game kind of learning to cope with grief and loss, and she is now wanting to like avenge, get revenge or avenge the death of her lover, basically. So we have now, it was originally set in like Scotland area, and we have now moved further north.
In the worst time of your life.
Okay, so we did that. Cheap and cheerful.
Yes, she can feel it.
You have to get to the right place
You have to look at it the right way.
to see it fully.
Oh, with this? Yeah, I guess. Hang on. Okay. I'd be surprised they didn't use mega scans, photography, and. Oi, Zane is speaking a whole different language. Very cool tech going on here. That part of your sentence I understood. It is very, very cool look and feel to it. It feels very different. And look, in the first game they came up with like incredible ways to visualize
Look away.
thoughts and feelings and experiences. And I don't doubt that they're going to be doing the same thing here. Oh, is this the same one? That one we've already gotten. I'm trying to get the one that's for the pole right in front of me. Oh dear, well this will be the rest of the stream. We got that one. Yeah, it's the one that uses this, but I've just not got the right angle. Maybe like, yeah, wrap around here, I guess? I think this is the only area that I've not yet, like, properly explored. Maybe from up here.
There. How will she get up?
I climb.
Find a path. You have to find a way, Senua. There must be a way.
Are you gonna accept that? No, surely not.
Face it. Focus.
Nice.
You know what's coming. You have come so far.
This is the hardest part.
Okay. Ranger sneaking the Yankees logo somewhere.
You think you
Why would they do
understand?
that?
You will never understand.
Where are we now?
Where are you? What's that?
You recognize this place?
No.
Senua, it's home.
Senua, you've come home.
It's your mother. Senua.
Come in.
Can you hear her?
It's Kalina.
She's singing.
It wasn't all bad, was it?
That voice.
Remember?
Beautiful voice.
Yeah, but they're English, CM. They're not New Yorkers. Oh, we do have it. We have the mirror mechanic again.
Your memory.
You have to take it. Keep it with you.
Interesting.
It will help you get through this.
It will.
Listen,
The burning.
they are coming.
Smoke.
I bet you really saw it.
The Northmen are coming. They are coming for you.
Remember what they did to you. How your village.
Very cool. Very, very cool look and feel to this. And the parry in this game, I think the window is a bit tighter than it was in the first game, which is unsurprising. I don't think that counted. It seems like... Hang on. I feel like there's a... what do you call it? You can't, like, dodge infinitely. It seems that you get more sluggish and more sluggish if you get hit or tired or what have you. It feels like there's some kind of system like that in play here. I'm not positive though. It's not just fatigue though. I think it's also like, yeah, I mean, yeah. I was gonna say also being hit, but I guess it's like same.
She drowns in the past. All that she lost, tearing at her with dead hands and eyes of fire. Her village, just cinders.
It's kind of interesting though, because it could mean
is never past.
It could mean that like fights could snowball a bit then. I'll have to see if the well, one is I have to see if the fatigue system is accurate. And two, wow, this visual again.
Did you think you could escape your past, Senua?
Dillion.
You tried to run, didn't you?
She can't forget. You can never forget.
You thought you got away.
No.
You thought you left it behind in hell.
Dillion, you're Dillion. You're lovely Dillion.
But you will never be free of this.
His pain, his suffering.
However far you go, it will hold you forever in darkness.
It's the only way.
Take your darkness with you. It's yours.
Be in control of it.
You will never leave your past behind. It binds you here.
You'll drown in the memory of him.
Hellblade.
She will be lost in grief forever.
I carry it with me.
To hold on to it.
It drives me forward.
She cannot forget.
It's a promise. Not a prison.
Keep it close.
Don't let the past stop you.
Don't let it drag you down.
Your destiny awaits. Look up.
Wow, super powerful. Super powerful. Yeah, sorry, I don't know if the fatigue system is a thing or not.
The worst pain, the cruelest blows, they make us.
But if
who
it
we
is, I
are.
wonder if it works for parries as
see
well. Applies to parries.
She does. She won't lose them again. Her mother, her lover. She won't forget. She won't let them slip from her. Like light fading as eyes close. She will hold them.
Nothing around there. Assume this is the same VA for Senua. Here's a question: is the VA the same as the mocap artist, the editor that they pulled to mocap and look and feel for Senua? Is it her voice? Yeah, the model VA. It's the same. Yeah, hey, Gordy. The bridge is back over there somewhere. Yeah. Is there a way to block? I couldn't figure out if there is. Yeah, so block is R1. Or I guess on Xbox controller it's RB. Pretty. I bet this is a game that has like proper moon cycles and stuff, you know what I mean? But you can hold it and do a block, or you can time it to do a parry. I was doing like parries in the majority of my first playthrough, and you'll tell when I do a parry here, I think it flashes blue a little bit, but it typically is, at least I think, if you pull off like I don't know, the good parry, the well-timed parry, the perfect parry, whatever you want to call it, it like leads up into like a more cinematic finisher. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? This feels like the only way I can go, but I can't jump down there. I need to get to the bridge. I need to go through the house, probably. Yeah, the mocap is crazy. The game is stunning. I am playing on like a pretty sizable monitor. Oh my gosh, I'm being so silly right now. I am being so silly. It's probably also partly because I had to turn the gamma down. Is that like an obvious entrance that I'm just missing? I can't decide if I'm being stupid here. If anyone can see, because I've clearly come up the right way. Yeah, it was just like one ramp. If anyone can see where I'm meant to be going, please don't be shy. This is, like, for all intents and purposes, this is a linear game. I shouldn't be lost right now. But I don't want to have to turn the camera back up because you said it was off for you guys. In the end of the building right there. In the end of the building. Oh, it makes sense. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'll need to sort out it's the gamma on my monitor, or you guys will have to suffer with the gamma off because it's too dark for me right now. It didn't look like a hole you could enter through. What kind of monitor do I have? I have a Samsung. It's a Samsung Odyssey G8. So big 32 inches, 4K gloriousness.
The light. Go towards the light. It is terrifying, but somehow let it draw you in. Okay. Beautiful.
Thank you, Jimmy McBallslap. It took you a few minutes too. Okay, well that's good. As long as I'm not the only one. Misery loves company, innit? Didn't look like a hot... Oh, and I can't believe I said that. All things with Monster PC. Odyssey is a... bar monitor? Is that meant to say... Is that a bad monitor?
Something is hidden. Can you see it?
Something is hidden. Can I see it? Something I can focus on? No. Something is hidden. Do I want to go this way? I was going to follow the light. What the f... Okay. Okay, so you can crawl through here, but that wasn't there before. Oh, no, it's something different. Ah, here we go. Nice. Okay. I've missed one already.
In Grettir's time, a nearby farm was plagued by hauntings. A shepherd called Glamour was killed by some evil force, found dead in the snow, bloated and black.
Oh. Oh, you used to be able to walk a bit further away from those. I'm sorry. We'll stay closer now. Oh, it's a badass monitor. Thank you. I was like, what? You've been looking at the G5 since it's on sale. Look, before this, I had a G7. And I really liked it. But it crapped out. And it only crapped out after like 3 years? 3 or 4 years? I felt like it should have lasted longer than it did. But I liked it. Okay, you want me to go...
What can you see? Something different. What is it? Look. It's so beautiful. They're moving. Moving, transforming. Where will it take you?
Ah, interesting.
No.
What are you?
Focus, Senua. In all the places of the earth, they know that the gods and spirits affect man's path. All the misfortune that befalls man lies at their feet. If you have eyes to see, you see their presence and their power. Keep your eyes open, traveler, and you might see their faces.
I have no idea what this does.
In all the places of the earth, they know that the gods and spirits affect man's path. All the misfortunes.
There's part of me that assumes that that's a kind of like power up, but I've got no idea. Was their breath always hoping just it happened? It only happened in the place with the tree.
Something dark.
Whereas if it was like cold. Yeah, I love it, D-Doctor, yeah. Do you know that it was actually very much akin? Oh, was it? I'm so sorry, Thunder Bacon. I'm so sorry. Please, everyone, keep in mind.
As a child, scared of the night, her mother's soft voice calmed her.
This is a challenging game, so only make sure that, you know, it's not affecting your mental health.
Just the darkness. There are ghosts that walk in the noonday sun, monsters that climb out from under the bed. Some shadows can't just be dispelled with light. Some shadows don't want to scare you. They want your blood, your flesh, your life. But the voices are calling. Moving towards it. The glow of the light. Go quietly. Slowly. Il Toiga. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's terrifying. So beautiful. You can't sense the evil here. It's in the air. Listen. What do they do?
Torture. They will kill you. They will kill us. You can still turn back. She can barely move, she can barely walk.
Stop shaking. What can you see? Moving. Control your fear. Control it.
You can do this. The light is so enticing.
We want to keep moving towards it.
We'll lead you to where you need to be.
She can't get in here. Find another way.
That visual.
It's easy to turn back, turn away, when every nerve is screaming with fear. Be safe, be quiet, run and hide, run away. But to turn back.
It looked like from Alien 3.
Lose yourself, lose your way, defeated and dead-eyed. And the path ahead is clear. Soaked in blood and bile, but beacon bright and clear.
Beautiful. Very, very creepy.
Keep going.
Maybe this time she can't.
This fear can't drag you down.
Incredible. Hey, Jacob Walkman.
So many voices.
What is this place?
So loud.
What if this fear is worth listening to? You can feel it, that voice.
Summoning you.
That voice.
What's down there?
I journey to these darkest lands to heal those overcome by fear and hate. However dark it seemed, I always found a ray of light. In this wretched land, by far the darkest of them all. It seemed the shadow would never lift. But I knew I would find my light.
Who is he? He knows her. He feels us. Reaching out to us in the dark.
You have to help him, Senua. This is our quest. This is our destiny. Our mission.
Oof.
Senua, would you give your life for these outsiders?
My darkest hour. It was an outsider who saved me.
This man, his kin killed yours. You should want his blood, not to give him aid. Oh, you have lost your way.
Wow. Incredible, incredible visuals.
Down there. I can't look. Horrible. It's too much.
What are they doing to her? Dragging her away.
Taking her. No, don't.
Look what they do to those who fight.
If they see you, they will destroy you from them.
Don't let them see you yet. It's not time. You have to get out. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out. It's not too late to turn back.
You can always turn back.
Crazy. I think this game feels more horrifying than the first one. The first one was like crazy, like anxiety inducing. But this just feels much more horrifying, gory, but not salacious. Wow, look at it in silhouette.
How could you make them stop?
Oh,
It's too much. What are they? It's just too much.
They're not human. They can't be. They're monsters.
hey Logan!
The right of blood and
Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, you lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You
Let's go.
will never understand this power. Something is coming.
Wow. Oh, it's horrible.
I don't want to go down there. You have to. She has no choice. There's no other path. But you are drowned in the blood. Blood and bones and body. Blood and bones and bodies.
I can't stand it anymore. I can't.
Don't.
What's that?
You know, I found myself doing a lot. The game transitions so seamlessly from like cutscene to gameplay that I'm using like directional input. Even though I think it's a cutscene. I've been doing that a lot.
Close your eyes.
Flesh.
The sound is worse. The murder
Happening above your head.
It's too much.
Wow.
I can't move. She can't move.
Keep moving. Just keep moving. Don't stop.
The one whose voice cuts through the chaos. He is her next sign, the next step on her path. She will bathe in blood, her sword will sing, and she will free him. Or die trying.
She has us! She's fighting! Come on!
Brutal. This game is way more brutal than the first one.
This creature. They underestimate you. You can see the pattern. I feel it.
Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's fascinating, the combat style for this. I think I died. Can I get back up? Can I not get up? Okay, okay. The timing's just different for that. Nice shift in music. Wow. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Oh man. I'm like, sorry, I'm a bit in awe. This is the most realistic fighting has felt like. It's the most realistic fighting I felt in a game, even though I have like that focus mechanic. It's fascinating. It feels really cinematic. You feel the weight of like every movement, the struggle. Like the dodging gets slower and slower, and so when some of your enemies are moving so quickly, it's a weird thing. And the camera stays really close into you.
I've been waiting for you.
Do it. Do it now. It's here. Help me.
His voice terrifies. She is coming. Can you feel her? She can feel it. Something from the other world is coming.
It's here. Help now. Do it. Get out! Run! Run! Don't wait to find out.
Jesus.
What do we do? Run!
No! And I don't know what's cutscene and what's me controlling because the whole thing has been so cinematic. I think this is still cutscene.
all just stopped.
Yeah, it's daybreak. She'll have to hide from the light now. Or she will hunt us. Find our trail as soon as he can. You're not safe now. Let's go.
Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, incredibly cinematic. Yeah. Guess it, yeah, it definitely simulates tiredness.
My name is Fargrimur. I come from a settlement nearby. I came here to seek help.
He almost died.
You
The
helped.
Freyslaug had fallen to the Draugar.
And to something
I walked
else.
into a massacre.
What was that?
And they took me as well.
But he was not like
Why
the
were you
others.
bound to that pole? What were the Draugar doing?
I'm calling to the creature, drawing her forth with
Her,
thunder
a
and blood.
creature called through death.
And I was an offering.
Tiger.
But why? Why were they calling it? It killed them.
Are we safe now?
I seem to worship her.
He seems too calm.
What if she comes back?
Her dark heart seems to speak to their own. I mean, all the old gods have left these lands, so...
We should leave as well.
we find
My controller's been off the whole time. Yeah, it's just one whole cinematic, including getting lost.
Everyone is
Yeah,
dying, and
seamless
you
into
know they will
gameplay.
blame you.
Seamless,
What
guys.
What are you going to do?
What can we do?
Follow him.
Like, I don't think I've experienced anything like this. Thank you for the hydrates. You're waiting for some of Maria's whistle tones and keening that she can do. Yeah. This and Phantom Blade Zero later this year will be two of the most impressively choreographed games. Interesting. Welcome in. Yeah, the combat is so impactful. It's really, it's like
I
a
need to
very...
return home, to my people.
Go with him.
He can help you.
If you come with me, I will offer you what help I can. But I have to warn you, the creature stalks my village.
Ill Tiger.
It's an interesting old
Offer you refuge
thing.
for a time, but not safety.
You've seen her before?
They have no hope.
To my cost. To everyone's cost. She haunts this
They
land,
have lost
from here to
everything.
my village in Red Hills.
This does have awards galore written all over it.
She will find us.
We will find her.
Maybe you can fight her, Senua.
Yeah. Negative Zero, welcome in. If this is supposed to be Iceland, I wonder if they believed geothermal vents were underground
from
monsters.
Orkney by your
Well
accent.
done.
How did you come here?
As a
Yeah.
slave.
Oh,
I have the
yeah.
slave master tied down there.
He brought you here.
The master.
Maybe he escaped.
We don't know his name.
Þorkistur?
We do now.
I didn't ask his name.
Þorkistur of Borgarvirki.
There. We need to go there. He knows.
He knows.
You know it? Can you tell me how to get there?
Yes, but why would you want to go there? I'll kill you. Worse.
You need to go there, Senua.
Don't doubt. Don't be a coward. He can help you.
He will show you the way.
You don't need that monster.
What was the name?
Thorkest.
You know, it's always so... It's part of these games.
Gods.
It's hard to know when to...
What a
Like,
terrible thing
I don't
this
want
is.
to talk over things. There's always so much
Draugar were always
happening.
savage. This is worse than I ever thought possible. I believed that with time, we could claw back our land.
He wished that.
But he didn't believe
Hmm.
He has no hope.
I feel like it's kind of like the end of the
This
beginning.
gets-
Yeah, I might have to tap out soon to save bulk for myself.
Darker. Bloodier with each day that
Yeah, I'm
passes.
hoping that we get to a pretty good, like, stopping point. I assume
He didn't ask anything.
He did.
we're going to the next place. So the
Has
next place, I feel like, is a good
think.
stopping point.
Look. That monster, Thorkester, is still there.
Still alive.
What are you going to do, Senua?
You know what to do.
We don't need him anymore.
What do you want to do about him?
Nothing. Leave
I
him.
don't need him. You can tell me where I need to go.
He cares about him.
But if you leave him, he will die. Draugar. Or simply starvation.
Don't doubt, Senua.
If the Draugar took him, it would be no less than he deserves.
Help me.
She is weak.
Don't feel pity. He doesn't deserve it.
She cannot do it.
Something about him.
She saw it.
Not just a monster. She saw a ray of light. He is evil.
There is no choice. So stupid! She's not listening to us.
Stupid.
She is saving him.
That monster.
The monster.
Our wound looks bad, Thorgistur.
I don't want to talk to
Well, if you accept my hospitality, I can have it treated. You will not make it far alone.
I will come with you, but this changes nothing. Not expect any gratitude from me or my father.
How could I?
You still haven't told me what she is. Iltaiga.
So many questions.
She's a giant. They awaken at sundown.
Iltaiga.
Tiger.
A giant.
A cursed land.
But now she has help. Fargrimr knows this.
Interesting.
Many have tried to fight them, but all have failed. They're immortal. Maybe the gods can kill them, but there are no gods in these lands. The giants, they hide by day and hunt at night. You may think, well, at least there's some respite by day. But know this, the nights grow longer. And come winter, there is no day, just endless night. Soon the time of man will end.
Gorgeous. I mean, beautiful. I'm just like in awe, silently, like gulping at it. Hey, awkward. Welcome in, lovely.
This place.
What is this place?
My settlement.
In pain.
I led my people here.
Wow.
Promised them a new life.
He called this home.
An escape from the madness and misery across the sea. For some time we were happy.
Like us.
We were happy.
Until him
But then the volcano and the darkness came.
The monster.
started enslaving people.
Iltauga stalks my settlement when night falls. She tramples our crops and kills what little livestock we've left. We're starving.
Why don't you leave?
We tried.
They failed.
No matter how far we get by day, as night falls, he hunts us down. And there are children here. People too weak to run. We're trapped. Night on night, our numbers fall.
What is someone say?
He's asking you
Seem-
for help.
No, he isn't.
Seems to be much less voices in the head. Last game I seem to you all the time. Did I miss a lot though? There's constant dialogue going on. But I feel like in the earlier game they overlapped a lot more than they do now. And it's weird where the voices in the first game to me felt like they were kind of like constant and like constantly disparaging. The voices here, in my opinion, operate a bit more like an inner monologue. For whatever that's worth. I assume that when we get to the village, we'll be reaching like a good stopping point. But if there's people here who have played the game and know, oh, it's a little stuttering, have played the game already and like know of a better stopping point, let me know. But we will wrap up soon because it does feel like kind of the end of the prologue intro sort, which feels like a natural place to stop. Volumetric cloud simulations, yeah, the clouds are stunning. The game is, I think, has to be the most visually beautiful, like realistic game that I've seen.
What a ruin. Where is everyone?
On the rocks. High. Safe. But Iltauga can't reach them.
You should have joined us when we offered you the chance.
There is no honor in the path you've chosen.
Say that again, old man, and I'll gut you like a fish.
Thorgestur, have a look around you. Have a thought as to who your real enemy is.
What does he mean? Who is the real enemy?
The giants are the real enemy.
No honor. He said there was no honor in the enslaver's path.
Which path did he choose?
This place has secrets.
She needs to find out.
Yeah. Yeah, I see him. Yeah. It's like I'm wanting to kind of reach a good stopping point.
That binds the world. Can feel its hidden pulse. And knows when that pulse quickens. She feels it now. tremor on her skin. A being taking shape.
Jesus Christ, don't scare me like that.
Something is coming.
They're talking about like she's feeling something on her skin, something whatever, and so when he like appeared in for a little bit just then, I go, something's about to grab me from behind. It is also, I've just, since we've got the pause screen on, I normally like never have a game on the pause screen to like chat with you guys, but one of the things, and it's like stupid as shit, right? Because it's brilliant and it exists like as the game. Hang on, how do I say this? One of the things about these games that bothers me so much, because there is constant dialogue going on, I don't know when to like talk and interject. And then also for me, sometimes if I'm like hearing stuff, I find it really hard to speak as well, which is obviously only a unique problem for people that are like streaming, filming content and stuff. If you're just like playing a game by yourself, it's effing amazing. And I obviously wouldn't want to have it any other way, but sometimes it's like, when do I talk? This is hard. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thank you. Yeah, the dialogue's like non-stop. So it's like I don't want to talk over it, especially because the voices say things that are like really interesting and illustrative and what have you. And then of course we now have characters that are talking to one another, whereas in the first game we are playing by ourselves and we've got on our internal monologue, and then our like father, and I forget the name of the companion. He's got a lovely voice who reads like the stories. So it felt like a bit more, but this is just, yeah, constant dialogue. And then Panzer goes, I know you said you're not into horror games. And I've heard players say this game is more action adventure and a little less oppressive horror. And again, I'm super early on still, so like take everything that I'm saying with a pinch of salt. But this does seem much more action orientated. Druth, that's his name. Thank you. That's his name, Druth. This does seem much more action orientated with like some like gory or like garish or like hard to look at visuals, whereas the first game was much more of like a psychological horror game. I don't think I would bucket this in that. It's weird in many ways, and I tried to say this earlier and like I'll say it again here. In many ways, this game feels much more like a traditional video game, but it's gone like, how do we take like what we know to be like action video games and plus that shit up to like the best it can be? Like what are some things in this particular sandbox like people haven't thought about doing? Whereas the first game was like, I have this really artsy concept and I feel like video games are the best way to tell that story. Let's tell this really artsy story and like retrofit that into a video game. So they feel very, very different to me so far, but it'll be interesting to see if it stays feeling that different or not. Messed up that her reality, yeah, in a way, yeah, worse than a psychotic break. It also massively changes the dynamic. Exactly, having other characters. Before it was just us, just our thoughts, and even though we heard other voices, we were living our reality, right? And it wasn't realistic, but it was our reality of things. Whereas now, Senua is interacting with people that we know are concretely there. She's in a concrete space, and whilst there are some fantastical like elements to certain things, this feels much more grounded than the first game, for sure. It's weird, it's fascinating, it's not bad, it's just bizarre, I guess. I don't know.
From beneath the earth. He knows. He can sense it too. Can you feel it? Can she? She can feel it. She brings the rain.
Did you feel that?
She's coming back. It's coming.
Wait.
Iltoiga.
Iltoiga.
She destroyed and she will destroy again. He knows.
to run. Run!
She's here. Let's go. Get to the hills!
Get out of here.
But well, then again. A great blending from cutscene to gameplay.
You can do this.
That looks a bit odd. Yeah, I mean, everything that we're playing through is real because it's Senua's reality, but how much of this is actually happening? Is this volcanic eruptions like we were talking about earlier? Does it actually have that more fantastical element to it? I mean, how beautiful is this? Incredible, incredible. Wow. Well, we might be alone soon.
Get out. Move. Why does she not move? You can't.
Wow, look.
She's frozen. Stupid. What can you do? Look at her.
Wow.
She is reaching for something. She wants him. Quick, for him. Save him.
Quick!
She was brave. She's stupid. She can see into you.
Monster.
She wants to be a monster.
Ooh. Ooh, creepy.
Suffering like you, we can see her. She knows you. He is helping us.
Go!
You saved him, remember?
Yes, he's saving you now.
Stop thinking. Stop thinking. Hide! Run!
She will not spare you again. Go!
She's coming back.
Wow.
There are some wills so strong they dream a new world. A hell of their own creation. And they will not sit lonely in that nightmare. If you wake the dreamer, does the nightmare die?
Is it just us two? Where's the third?
Where are we? Make him explain.
What is happening?
Iltoiga.
Who is she?
There we go.
So when the volcano erupted, it tore open the wall between this world and Jotunheim. The giants came flooding from the east, killing and eating whomever they could lay their hands on. Now some of us, we hide.
You have to fight, not hide.
Make defenses, struggle on. And some of us use others to stem the tides.
Others? What do you mean?
Shall I tell her, Thorgestur?
Tell me.
Shall I tell her what your father's been doing?
What else is there to do, Fagrimur? We found a way to keep our people
He
safe.
is part of it too. He
Your
believes.
people are dying.
There is no other way.
Tell us.
What are they doing?
The Gode of Borgarvirki is using slaves. Slaves from your lands. Sacrifices.
Sacrifice.
He's offering them to the giants so that his people will be left.
He takes innocent people. Evil
This stops now.
is a monster. does not see, but he can see.
His darkness is evil.
We can show him.
He's a monster.
There is another way. There is always another way.
Saga has you marked now. If you try to leave the Red Hills, he will hunt and kill you.
No.
And I will kill her first.
She can't be killed. It's impossible.
I have killed a god, Fargrim. Nothing is impossible.
No, there is no way.
He is right. We cannot kill the giant.
The gods cannot be killed.
You can't. You deserve this.
Why did you come here, Senua? To stop the slavers.
You thought you were helping them.
And now you are stranded. Stay. You can't stop them. You can't kill the giant. You can't stop them.
I will kill the giant.
Crazy. Okay, we are here somewhere very much by ourselves. We are wrapping up our first play session of Hellblade 2 right here because it feels like the most natural stopping point. It's fascinating though. It feels so cinematic. It goes through moments to moments to moments so seamlessly that for the longest time, it's not like there's even felt like a really like clear natural stopping point, which is why I'm taking advantage of this one. The game is fantastically interesting. If you was clicking around and wanting to see like a bit of a review, I know I've been talking through my thoughts throughout this whole time, so it's not going to you're not going to like hear anything new, but I think it's really interesting. We've got a much clearer sense of story and narrative in this one than in the first one. It'll be interesting to see how that kind of plays out, how that affects things, but the game is so incredibly stunning. The combat is so interesting. Again, it feels like this game is doing a lot of things really differently, but not like crazy out of this world. It just feels like a really clear progression and next step forward for gaming in a way. I need to think on it more. I would love to hear your thoughts, your opinions, all that good stuff. If you like this, it'd mean the world to me. If you could leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can see more. And I will see you all in the next part.